AHS here. A modern female strikes again in the worst way. The sheriff says she lucky I didn't script her ass out of her uniform. They took it easy on her. They want no Me Too, no feminists to come after them. Maybe let's read this headline. This is unbelievable. Florida cop charged with using dead man credit card information to buy fast food, gas, and hotel stay. She lucky the sheriff didn't script her ass out of her uniform. Let's watch the video and I'm gonna come back and finish off the article. This is one of the worst dirty cops out there.
St. Cloud, where a police officer is accused of stealing and using a dead person's credit card.
West 2's Liv Johnson joins us live now in this story. Liv, they found 7 different transactions on that card.
Yes, and those charges include food, a trip to the gas station and Wendy's, and a charge for a hotel room as well. Now, it all started when a woman reported suspicious charges to her deceased husband's credit card a day after he died. Those charges added up to $450. Officials from the sheriff's office identified 25-year-old Dianne Ferreira, a police officer with the St. Cloud Police Department, as the suspect after detectives linked her to the suspect car that was at each location where the crimes occurred. St. Cloud Police Chief Douglas Gerke says Ferreira admitted to taking pictures of the deceased person's credit card and then uploading it to her phone. Gerke says he wants Ferreira to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
There is a saying, nobody hates bad police officers more than good officers. I will be asking our state attorney to prosecute this case to the fullest extent of the law.
Now, Gerke went on to say Ferreira was put in her own handcuffs before being transported to jail, and she resigned while being investigated. She's facing 2 felony charges and 1 misdemeanor. Gerke says these are Ferreira's first criminal charges, and she's in jail right now on a $4,000 bond. An internal affairs investigation will be done once her criminal case is completed. Live in Osceola County, I'm Liv Johnson.
Okay, guys, we got to correct the sheriff before we get on dissecting the article. He said no one hates bad cops more than good cops. Sheriff, that's not true. No one hates bad cops more than bad cops because that put more attention on the bad cops. It's like criminals. When someone makes the block hot by doing something illegal and police flood the area, all the criminals are mad with that motherfucker because he's bringing too much attention to them. And they say, player, I ain't respecting no street code on this one. I'm snitching on your ass. You made the block too hot. I can't sell drugs. I can't pimp these hoes in Atlanta. I can't pimp Lil Nas X. You gotta go, player. I collect the reward, the 5K reward. So what if I broke the street code? A whole bunch of other dudes and females, they backing me up. Fuck the street code on this one. A Florida cop charged with using dead man credit card information to buy fast food. She was hungry. Gas? How much is gas in that county? $10 per gallon? Jesus. In a hotel stay. Why do folks go to a hotel to do drugs or have sex or both? She probably was fucking a drug dealer. I know her boyfriend Pete tell me it's just to do drugs. Don't break my heart, Dianne Ferreira. Don't break my heart. Dianne Ferreira appeared in a mugshot. She don't even look upset. I guess she wanted to be fired. Look at her. Some folks in the mugshot, they look sad, they crying. She don't even look fazed. You say I'm a criminal. I don't know why the hell I signed up to be a police officer. I'm a criminal for life. A police officer in Florida was arrested with her handcuffs. Is that the male police officer? They were scripting butt naked. Like the woman beat a police officer, they script no motherfucker butt naked. That was the male, he got script and then arrested with his own handcuff. Can't do that now with Me Too. Any feminists out there. Can't do that now. And charged with stealing a dead man credit card information to purchase fast food, according to the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. They can't be happy with her. St. Cloud Police Officer Dianne Ferreira, 25, I'm a modern female, stand accused of theft of credit card information and with intent to use. She used that shit. Fraudulent use of a credit card over $200 and the use of the personal ID of a deceased person. Her grandparents, they can't be happy with her. If she was in the well, she ain't no longer in the well. Someone moved up in the well. Her arrest was announced Tuesday during a joint press conference. Two police departments say it's time to beat her ass, aka lock her ass up. When I say beat her ass, give her jail time. That's what I mean. This ain't on no Ray Rice shit. No woman beat her shit. This is just lock her ass up. She was an officer, but she does not deserve that title now. Vacate that shit. St. Cloud Police Chief Doug Gorky said on Wednesday he mad. Who hurt? The police chief. This female right here brought too much negative attention to that department. Too much negative attention. Police chief ain't playing with her ass. According to the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, an investigation showed that Ferreira was one of the officers who responded to a 911 call on April 3rd. That's the last call she showed up for. About a man having difficulty breathing, but they arrived too late and found the man dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. Yeah, his family was already grieving, suffering, and she made things worse by using the guy's credit card for gas, food, in a hotel stay. Honey, female, you doing way too much. On April 14th, however, the man's widow said it's time to beat her ass now. Lock her ass up. Noticed that his credit card was still active. How the hell his credit card still active and he dead? So he ain't dead? How is his credit card still active if he dead? Hell no, something ain't right here. Something ain't right. With the suspicious purchases beginning the day after he died, so he ain't dead? She then contacted the St. Cloud Police Department and say something ain't right. My man's dead, but someone used his credit card. Yeah, this officer right here, she thought because his widow probably was old, the widow don't have much sense. These old people, they have more sense than us young folks. Nancy Pelosi is smarter than my black ass. Easily smarter than my black ass. Those fraudulent charges, including 7 purchases of fuel, gas in that county, is $10 per gallon. Apparently, one Wendy's order, one biggie bag. You throw away your career for one $5 biggie bag? I know folks like McDonald's. Every time I go out, that McDonald's drive-through, pack it in a motherfucker, like you on a damn highway. And one stay at a hotel, drugs, or sex, or both. 2 attempted charges on the credit card were declined after the card was canceled. These old folks are smarter than your young ass. Once the widow found out someone would use his credit card, she canceled that shit. Anytime someone steal a credit card, you gotta cancel that shit right away. They can rack up a whole bunch of charges in a short period of time, easily. You gotta cancel that shit right away. So you know that shit missing? Cancel that bitch. For yet another fuel purchase and at a salon that focuses on eyelash extension, law enforcement said she's trying to beautify herself for her OnlyFans career. That's the only job she's gonna get right now, OnlyFans. All of the charges occur at times when the defendant was not working. She made it too easy. And at the businesses near her resident, Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez said, you want to use someone else to use a credit card. How dumb can you be? This chick, I'm really thinking drugs. I'm thinking fentanyl, meth. She got to be on some type of drug to be this damn stupid. Man, going to businesses around your area? What if the other officers that were called on the scene don't stay nowhere in that area? You make it too easy for them to know that you were the bad cop that stole the credit card information. You know, as a member of law enforcement, this makes me sad. This makes me sick and nauseous. Whenever we have to do something like this, Lopez said, you gotta do it, player. You gotta do it. During a press conference, but you know what? We treat them like no other person. Everyone is held accountable for their action. Sheriff ain't playing with our ass, man. According to Orlando Sentinel, Ferreira resigned after being interviewed as part of the investigation. Don't make her ass resign, fire ass. Don't make her ass resign. She joined the force, listen to this shit, in February 2022. She barely did a year. And she ready to max out as a dirty ass cop. Barely did a year and max out dirty cop. Jesus. If she was there for 10 years, she'll be the worst, dirtiest cop ever. And reportedly had no prior disciplinary history. That's not a good thing to say. She was clearly a dirty cop. That's not a good thing. Okay, the part coming up. The sheriff basically said don't sue us because of what our dirty officer did. I want to offer my sincerest apologies to the victim of this horrible incident. the police chief said during the press conference. To take advantage of a person in a time of need is absolutely reprehensible. We engage the public on a daily basis to build trust and legitimacy for our agency. That being said, I have no tolerance for officers who harm the community or violate its trust. Don't sue us because one of our officers fucked up. According to investigators, they first learned the make and model of the suspect vehicle, the dumbass police officer, former police officer, a description of the driver making the fraudulent purchases. The chick that's got her eyebrows done. Then they learned Ferreira owned the vehicle and aligned with the description of the fraudster. They clowned her. During the interview, the officer allegedly admitted to photographing the dead man's credit card information and loaded it onto a mobile app to make a series of purchases totaling some $450 throughout her career for $450. She's a modern female. The badge she wore has been tarnished and will never be worn again. They retired her badge. Dirty cop. In fact, it will be destroyed. Gorky added, I'm asking the state attorney to prosecute this to the fullest extent of the law. He washed his hand with that broad, that modern female. I'm done with her. She is dead to me. She is dead to the police chief. Fuck that broad. Ferreira was detained in the Osceola County Jail on $4,000 bond. A review of jail record showed that she quickly posted bond. You know that show, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I'm a cop, get me out of here. You know, criminals, they looking at her sideways. She already got bad paperwork just being a cop. And now that shit is made even worse. Use a dead man credit card. She said, I can't stay around you, motherfucker. But you're a criminal. That's your peoples. So folks, give me up here on this. And don't forget to like the video. AHS here. Peace out.